Hey everyone, so this is a quick video about one of my favorite active reviewing techniques or discussions which I can use indoors or outdoors, and it involves one of these. Make sure to watch the rest of this video to find out more. Enjoy! Hi, my name is Niall. I've been an outdoor instructor for over a decade and welcome to Instructor 101. So quite a few outdoor activity instructors will have heard of something called the comfort zone, the stretch zone and the panic zone. I'll make sure there is a logo, like picture thing just about here to kind of explain what it's about. So it's something which I use a lot when I'm working with groups, and well, for the most part, I work with young kids, like 7 to 11-year-olds. That's like the bulk of the work that I do, which I love. And for some, it's quite a complex subject, but obviously this will apply for adults as well. So when I'm working with kids, I'll talk about it and I go, okay, so what zone do you think that I'm trying to encourage you to get into where you're here working, like in whatever environment you're doing? So, and there'll be a bit of a mixture of answers from the group. Some will say comfort zone, some will say the stretch zone, and then one or two will say the panic zone. Absolutely fine. But then I'll start to go into explaining a little bit more about it. And this is how I do it. I use one of these, an elastic band. So here's how it works. Elastic is either loose, relaxed, or tensioned. Yeah, there's no like in between. So, and there's obviously like, there's varying degrees of how relaxed or stretched it is. Okay, so with relaxed, okay? So yeah, that's what it looks like relaxed. So if you're relaxed, you're in your comfort zone. Okay, so obviously when it's relaxed, yeah, there's like different shapes and molds that you can make out of it, but it's pretty chilled out. So you'd be just doing something which you're really confident about and you don't have to think about it too much. You've done it loads of times before. Easy. So that could be, I don't know, like eating. Something super simple, yeah? Then when it comes to like challenging ourselves a little bit, so we're having to think a little bit more, then we're starting to go into our stretch zone. Now, this is obviously my interpretation. I know there's a few different interpretations of this model, but if we go like even just tension this elastic band, just even that little bit, that is stretched. So that's the nature of elastic. It is stretched at the moment. Now, when talking about things like, okay, so comparisons, so this could be us just thinking a little bit, okay, so if I think back to being at school, okay, if I'm having to start doing times tables, multiplications, then I'm probably having to think a little bit, okay, so 6 times 7, okay, I'm gonna have to think, it's not quite automatic, or it's not like it used to be, okay, I'm having to think. But then it could stretch even more and more, so I start getting maybe worked up a little bit, going a little bit, like I'm not too sure. I might start thinking that I can't do something. Okay, but it's okay because I know I can get support and it's fine. I can stretch it even further and go, okay, now I'm really like worrying, like I might start talking to my friends or like those around me, asking for help. I might even start saying out loud, okay, I can't do this, I don't want to do this. Stretching it even more now, and then we start getting to the point where we're like getting really nervous. I might even be like crying, I might be like shouting, I might be like asking for help, but shouting, going help, help. So all those different bits, that would all be a part of what I'd see as the stretch zone. Now the panic zone would be when it snaps. Yeah, I'm not going to snap this, I need it. But the panic zone is when that elastic snaps. It's been stretched too far. At that point, the person, they've got to a point where they're kind of broken down, like they just can't function anymore. Like fear has got too much to them, or something's become so difficult that they just struggle to function. And that is my interpretation of that model using elastic. So hopefully it was useful. Now, if you enjoyed that video, or if you're interested in other active reviewing content, that I've made a couple more videos, I'll make sure to link them somewhere above my head. There's also another video on YouTube which is about comparing like pushing yourself, challenge yourself, or growth, using lobsters as a metaphor for that. So I'll make sure I'll leave a link to that somewhere as well, possibly down in the comments. It's definitely worth checking out. Other than that, if this video was useful, please remember to like it, share it with other instructors, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on other future content. I make other resources on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, so make sure to check that out as well. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.